It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson here once again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal for 2K Sports. Pleased you are here with us for Game 5 of the conference semifinals.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's Game 5. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. You'll see Pittsburgh taking on the Cavaliers. We'll take a look at the Cavaliers. With the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
No secret here, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they want to take care of business here and avoid a do-or-die Game 6 in hostile territory.
Let's check out Pittsburgh's starting lineup. Batum is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Howard. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. Here's Beverly. Outside, Batum. He kicks to Howard. Pass to Beverly. Stolen by Ball.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Outside, Beal. Here's Aldridge. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Young outside. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Lloyd Pierce.
I asked him what he said to his guys in the locker room. He told me, I believe the only way we lose is if we beat ourselves. And I relayed that message to my players. I feel like if we play our brand of basketball, we'll be up 3-2 in this series by the end of the night. Wow, there's a lot of confidence in that talk, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Gasol. After the made shot from Bradley Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Gotta respect how quickly Ball gets to the rack. I mean, if you give him the lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it quickly.
Aldridge, that's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Ball, the pass to Young. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Over in the corner, Gasol. The pass to Ball. Beyond the arc. A shot off that time. So Pittsburgh will take it the other way. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And just looking at the stats, you can see, man, they were efficient on this night.
Yeah, the defense did nothing disruptive in the game, so good patience. It led to good shot selection, and then look at the excellent shooting percentage from the field.
Pittsburgh trails by 3. And Beal kicks to Beverly. Pittsburgh working the ball around. Gasol against Batum. Back to Aldridge. Pittsburgh needs to get off a shot here. Beal can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Gasol looking around. Pass the ball. 3-pointer. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Pittsburgh, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Inside, here's Beal. Misses in close. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Young finds Thompson. Here's Valanciunas. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Thompson doing a good job looking for his teammates, using his size to see over the defense.
And so the first quarter is in the books. And we're back here at Game 5 as we get things started once more. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
And if you're rotating like that, it's got to be a great line of communication between all 5 guys. You see that reflected on the scores, all that trust showing up with the lead.
And Pittsburgh, looking at who they've got out there. Patrick Beverley out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Batum. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the middle. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Jonas Valanciunas is second.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And out of bounds as Pittsburgh gains possession. And so Aldridge will bring it up for Pittsburgh. 7-point differential. Here's Beverley. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, kind of tough on the defense when you let Beverley beat you on the inside. That can get his confidence going from the outside. So damage from the paint that time.
Here's Young. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Pittsburgh trails by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Beverley against Ball. And Beverley kicks to Beal. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Outside Gasol. Pass the ball. Inside. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Maybe he's not the most aggressive defender or the most physical, but Aldridge does have mobility. That time he sends it back.
And Beverley kicks to Beal. Inside. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Gasol. Young from outside. Beal pulls it in. Pittsburgh trails by 7. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Beverley against Young. Shot clock at 5. Here's Valanciunas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
Aldridge. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Aldridge has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
There's such a threat to score from mid-range, but on the inside can do some damage as well.
Back to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy, and that was easy.
Aldridge against Thompson, 13 feet away, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Now here's Ball, defended by Beverley. Ball with the bucket, and now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
And Beverley kicks to Aldridge, stolen by Thompson. And that one is good.
Guys, he can get this shot anytime he wants.
Yeah, you bet. With his height, not many defenders are going to challenge that mid-range jump shot.
And so it's the home team bringing the... Thanks Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Cavaliers, they're playing with a sense of urgency and have a nice halftime lead here to show for it. Taking Game 5 tonight would give them 2 opportunities to take the series. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well,
And that's going to do it.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
How about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
Yeah, proving that this moment for him is really not that big a deal, something we already know. Expect them to lean on him heavily down the stretch.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Ball. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Thompson. And it's Young, and it's Gasol out at the 3 slot. The drive by Beal. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Young passes to Gasol. And Young with the basket on the assist by Gasol. 6 points for Trae Young.
yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And Beal kicks to Howard. Down low. Aldridge's shot is good. Aldridge has got 8.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
Young's shot is off.
Yeah, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
Pass to Beverly. Kicks it to Howard. Beal deciding where to go with it. The pass to Aldridge. And here is Howard. He's covered by Thompson. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Howard.
Yeah, I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
Back to Ball. Batum against Thompson. He kicks the ball. And the shot is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Beal against Young. Outside, Batum. Rejected by Gasol. And he's able to get it back. The Cavaliers leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Ball. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And it'll be Pittsburgh with their first time out of the game here.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
Now, I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
Here's Beal. 6 points for him. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Howard with it. Aldridge finds Beal. Up and in on the layup. Beal's got 8 points.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Young against Beverly. 11 feet away. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Young's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Here's Aldridge. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, sometimes you're helpless to stop LaMarcus Aldridge. So big and assertive down there in the paint.
Ball dishes to Young. Back to Ball. Young outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And since they come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I think they have been winning the battle of shot selection here in the second half, and that's led to an excellent shooting percentage from the field.
And Beverly kicks to Aldridge. They get a hand on it. And so it's the home team up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And Pittsburgh, looking at who they've got out there. They've got Howard. Aldridge out there with Batum. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Beal in at the shooting guard position. Just 5 on the clock. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession. You cannot give mid-range shooters any space like that to operate.
Ball with a wide open look. A putback. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Pittsburgh trails by 12. On the wing, Batum, defended by Gasol. And Batum kicks to Beal. Pass to Beverly. Pittsburgh working the ball around. Here's Aldridge. Second shot opportunity. The Cavaliers pull it in. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Young with no one around. Here's Thompson. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Thompson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Lloyd Pierce was saying to the team. And he tried to pep them up. He said, look, nobody said this was going to be a cakewalk. We knew they weren't going to back down or go away. So if we want this game, we got to take it from them. A lot of fire from Coach during that speech, Kevin.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Ball against Beal. Ball kicks to Young. From the arc. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Beal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And so Aldridge will bring it up for Pittsburgh. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Beverly, Ball with the rebound.
Ooh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
And there's the feed to Valanciunas. And it's sent back by Howard.
Now that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Beverly the pass to Howard. And Beal kicks to Aldridge. Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
Beal against Ball. To the paint. Here's Gasol. Hits the jump hook.
Haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Passes to Aldridge. Beverly wide open. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option. And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6. But a huge win tonight for the Cavaliers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Lonzo Ball.
Just a really solid effort on the offensive end. He was getting any shot that he wanted.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Young.
think Patrick Beverly loves the challenge every night to shut down his man. Takes great pride on the defensive end.
It's Young on the wing, defended by Beverly. Young's shot is off. Batum finds Aldridge. Bucket is good.
Yeah, he can have this kind of output, putting on a one-man show. Aldridge scoring whenever he wants.
Young outside. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a pivotal game in the series. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That'll do it for this book.
Like an off a dread, money on my mind, all I